Hi, Chieftains. This is Chatty Cathy with your Fantabulous Chieftain podcast for today. It's been a short school week, courtesy of our U.S. President, but there's still plenty of news to go around. Kicking things off, we have our school-wide Cultural Awareness Assembly, which is scheduled for today during third hour. Good luck to our competitive speech and debate team, who are competing at the Bixby tournament today and tomorrow. Their regional tournament is also approaching, and it will be at Bishop Kelly on March 8th and 9th. For all of our FFA friends, last week was National FFA Week, and February 26th through March 4th will be the Creek County Fair, so good luck to them. Our school is introducing a new initiative to help students cope with their mental health challenges. The Chieftain Support Group will be held every Tuesday during lunch with Mrs. Rollin in Conference Room 400. This is a great opportunity to build community and get assistance with challenges, and students are encouraged to bring their own lunch. A representative from Rogers State University will be making a stop here next Thursday at 12:30. Stop by the counselor's office to sign up. Let's take a second to touch on the pre-enrollment deadline. Make sure that you have the pre-enrollment Google form filled out by next Wednesday. Contact your counselor if you still have questions. If you're still interested in joining NHS, contact Ms. Bacon to see if there is still time for you to be considered. And for seniors, if you've received a scholarship or have been accepted into a college, armed forces, or a tech program, please make sure to email kplb@sapulpaps.org with that information. Also, the deadline for submissions for the senior slideshow is March 29th. The slideshow will be played at the senior assembly in front of the whole school, so don't miss your chance. And again for the seniors, don't forget about the Jiffy Loop scholarship that was sent to you in an email by Miss Bilby. The deadline for that is March 11th. Now onto some JROTC news. Our JROTC got 6th place in the service championship, barely missing the cut to advancing to the next level. However, junior Sydney Burrow received an individual invite to this year's national championship, which will be held in March at Camp Perry, Ohio. And don't forget, and how could we, that the musical is next week. It'll be shown next Wednesday to the school, but it's also open to the public on February 29th and March 1st and 2nd. Invite all your friends, family, neighbors, coworkers, and whoever to come watch, because you do not want to miss it. Public admission is $5 for students and $10 for adults. Time to hear from our best buddy, Dr. Cocktail.
Hey gamers, it's been a rough week. My voice keeps pulling a Houdini, so excuse my nastiness. Nothing much has been happening. However, like Chatty Cathy said, the speech and debate team are attending the Bixby tournament this weekend, which includes yours truly, Dr. Cocktail. So, wish your boy some genie luck, because I don't feel like crawling in a corner and weeping my little eyes out. Oh, and wish the whole team luck, I guess. Anyway, that'll be all for today. It's been a pretty basic week overall, besides the assembly. Room temperature regards, Dr. Cocktail.
Let's shift over to sports, because man, do we have a lot of updates. Wrestling had their regionals last week, and we were lucky enough to have 4 regional champs, and 9 state qualifiers in total. For our regional champions, we have Cassie Buckner, Liz Cope, Ethan Peterson, and Kevin Pepper. For the rest of the state qualifiers, we have Destiny Miller, Jack Madden, Alexander Henderson, Jackson Willingham, and Jackson Mills. Regionals started yesterday in OKC, so good luck to all of our wrestlers. Basketball regionals are also happening. The girls are district champions, which means they get the honor of hosting. They played Claremore on Tuesday and beat them 65-10, and they're moving on to play again today at 3:30 in the Chieftain Center. The boys are playing their regionals at Booker T. They played Claremore as well for their first game last night. Our track team had an indoor meet last Saturday at Washburn University. The 35 athletes that attended represented the school very well. Titus Ellis, Clayton McCullough, William Castleberry, and Brian Sloan had PRs in the 3K race. Skylar Stevens and Katie Chambers had PRs in the mile, and Zyler Singleton had a PR in the 200. Outdoor track season begins March 15th for high school. For our abundance of other spring sports, scrimmages are wrapping up this week, and official seasons are set to start on March 1st. Spring break is just around the corner, which means for seniors, the ultimate finish line is in your sight. But before we can get to that, we've got the senior banquets. The senior boys banquet will be held on April 11th at the Elks Lodge, and the senior girls banquet will be on April 12th at Andy's Bar and Grill. Sign-ups are in the counselor's office. And as for another, sort of important event, prom will be held on April 27th at the 181 Ranch in Bixby at 7:30 p.m. The theme is Under the Stars, and tickets will be sold on April 4th for $35. That's all for this week, Chieftains. Make sure to keep your grades up and be nice to people, and we will see you next time.